Chapter 2, Mishnah 4. The Mishnah discusses the law in a case where two doughs, each one smaller than the minimum amount subject to Challah, are touching each other. If someone makes his dough in kav portions, i.e. he makes two separate doughs, and each one measures only kav, which is less than 1 1/4 kav minimum, that is subject to the Challah obligation, and the two doughs touched each other, and together they have the minimum amount that is subject to the Challah obligation, the law is that they are exempt from the obligation of Challah until they bite each other. That is, they are exempt from the obligation of Challah unless they are pressed so firmly together that if one would separate the two doughs, a piece of one dough would be pulled along with the other dough. Doughs that are merely touching each other, however, do not combine to form one dough. Since each dough by itself is exempt from Challah, the doughs remain exempt from Challah. The next Tana adds another way that the two doughs could combine to create a Challah obligation. Rabbi Eliezer says, also if one bakes the two kav-sized doughs and removes them from the oven, and then places the finished breads in a basket, the basket combines them to be subject to the requirement of Challah. Since both breads together contain the amount necessary to be obligated in Challah, they are subject to Challah.